under a process called curing, which is a controlled drying of the leaves. When they are done, we start fermentation. Now, body,
How to do the fermentation?
almost there. Almost there. Now, body. Body, you can say that body is the personality of the tobacco. Personally, I divide the profile, the body's profile, in 6 big groups. It's easier for me to remember. You can use any flavor wheel you want. It's gonna work with cigars. Okay, for me it's floral, which is any sweetness, spiciness, usually is peppery.
Peppery.
You have fruitness, which is a natural acidity on tobacco. Some tobaccos they have this like citrosity. You have nuts. It's like a creaminess. Earthy. Imagine a dry field and water start putting down. The minerality you feel in the air, that's earthiness. It's a saltiness some tobacco has. And the last one is umami. Is a Japanese word that means tasty. It's related to the amount of protein inside the leaf.
Protein? Can taste the protein?
Yeah,
Okay,
you can taste
interesting.
Yeah.
It's like taste the egg?
Kind of. Of course, not taste like egg, but you feel something like meaty. You can say like meaty sensation. Some cigars have that.
Okay.
Now, fermentation. The first thing we do is we bring the tobacco from the field and make this pallet pilon with around 3,000 pounds each. Fermentation has 3 stages. The first one is when tobacco comes from the field as a grassy aroma. Second stage, tobacco becomes sweeter. And the last stage is when the tobacco is going to show you the body is going to have at the end of the process. Now, each country has a body, has a personality. Tobacco from Nicaragua is spicy and earthy. That's us. Doesn't mean you are not going to find something else. Means the most common profile is going to be spicy and earthy. Give you an example, Cuba and Dominica. Both are floral. But Cuba is more like a dry fruit floral, and Dominica is more like a black tea floral. United States is fruity. And Mexico is has a lot of umami, leathery.
What's the umami?
Leathery.
Leathery, okay.
Now, fermentation starts between 80 88 Fahrenheit. We need to reach temperature to 110, 120, break apart the pilon and put it back together, shifting the position of the bunches of the leaf inside to make the fermentation even. Now, each company ferment tobacco different way. It's like a apple pie recipe.
That's why I'm asking you how. In general, because there's some basic equation, and then the
Usually
difference.
it's only temperature, humidity. That's it. But again,
Just leave it there.
leave it there. You need to break that apart because different temperatures, different humidities, they're going to allow the different populations, bacteria, fungi, yeast, living inside the pilon.
Yeah.
They're going to break apart different parts of the leaf, protein, cellulose, starch, lignin, leaving behind the aromatic compounds we need. Now, each company ferment tobacco. It's the same fermentation, but each company ferment a little different. You can have fermented tobacco in around 9 months without problem. But for us here in J. Fernandez, it's around 2 years. We have a long fermentation. There is a rule of thumb. Longer the fermentation, longer the aging, more body, less strength. Shorter the fermentation, shorter the aging, more strength, less body.
Like coffee.
Exactly the same. This way. Now here we start sorting between the 3 different kind of leaves, secos, bistros, and ligeros. ¿Un ligerito ahí?